Welcome. Today we are working on your core, strengthening your core, also on your digestive system. So core is very important. Those muscles that wraps around your torso and create stability and strength throughout your body. And you use them when you bend, when you twist, and so forth. In order to access your digestive system, we are doing twists and forward folds. Let's get started. So today we're starting on your back in Supta Baddha Konasana. So soles of the feet together, knees out to the side. And lay down on your back, palms facing up. And if this is not comfortable, of course, you can put soles of the feet to the floor, knees pointing up. Just find a comfortable position here. Close your eyes. Starting to breathe in and out through your nose. Just creating stillness for a few breaths. Just give you the option to check in with yourself. See where your thoughts are, how your body feels. So in today's class, pay attention to spaciousness in the body. So we can say spaciousness is the opposite of tightness. It could be different body parts where you feel tight, and it can be tight due to too much movement, maybe a lack of movement, stress, the different options why it feels tight. So by moving today, see if you can create some more space so you feel less restricted, more open, and more relaxed. Slowly open your eyes. Soles of the feet to the floor, about hip width apart. Arms alongside your body, palms facing down. We are starting out with a little sequence here. So inhale to extended bridge pose. So hips come up, arms over your head on the floor behind you. And exhale, roll up to a little ball, grab your knees, shoulders off the floor. And come down to the floor where you started. From here, inhale and exhale, shoulders off the floor. Use your core and just 2 crunches or 3 crunches. Come down again. So all those 3 things putting together a few times. So inhale, extended bridge. Exhale, roll to a little ball. Come down, shoulders off the floor, crunch a few times. Start from the beginning. Inhale, up and over. Exhale, ball. Inhale, down. Exhale, crunches. One last time. Inhale, extended bridge. Exhale, ball. Inhale on the floor. Exhale, crunches. Just stay up here now. Shoulders off the floor. Use your core. Make sure you're breathing here. Hands under your knees and roll all the way up to seated. Seated cat-cow. Inhale and exhale. And then start moving. Inhale, arch, look up. Exhale, round, tuck your chin. Smooth movements back and forth, moving with your breath. Adding in a ujjayi breath if you want, restricting the back of your throat. Two more here. And sit up. From here, take your right foot, right hand on your right knee, and just draw circles. Warming up your hip. Circle the opposite direction. Then take your left hand on the outside of your right foot. Right hand behind you. See if you can straighten your right leg and flex the foot. If you can't, you can always put the foot on the floor. Going for a spinal twist here. So look over your right shoulder, sitting tall, not leaning back too much. So either straight leg or foot on the floor. And come back. Same thing other side. So grab your left foot, circle around. Other direction. And then hand on the outside, straighten your leg. Left hand behind you, and look back. Or do your variation. And slowly come down. Wide child pose, big toes touching, knees out to the side. Walk your hands forward and maybe forehead to the floor here. Feeling your breath, relaxing your hips. Moving your hand over to the right side as far as you can. So you should feel a good stretch here on the left side of your rib cage and waist. Buttocks towards your heels. Inhale and exhale and walk your hands to the opposite side. Creating space. And come to the middle. Come up to all fours. From here, coming into plank pose. Engage your core. Tuck your toes. Shoulders over your wrists. Breathe. Strong core. Inhale and exhale, bend your knees. Come back. Inhale, plank. And back. Move back and forth a few times. And stay with the bent knees here. From here, maybe place both heels on the floor to down dog. Don't worry if your heels are not on the floor. So press the floor away with your hands, shoulders away from your ears. Relax your head, your jaw. And move your hands back to your feet. Bend your left knee, left hand on the floor. Inhale, twist to the right side. Depending on your neck, you can look down or look up here. So your right leg is straight. Stay there, or take your right hand behind your back and maybe grab a hold of the left inner thigh, opening up your shoulder even more. And come down. Let's switch legs. This time, left arm up. And do whatever you did on the other side. Maybe grab a hold of your right inner thigh here. And come down again. Walk your hands forward, flat. Hold it. Come all the way down to the floor. Tops of the feet to the floor, about hip width apart. Hands under your shoulders, elbows back. So kind of mini cobra coming up, and at the same time, take your right foot off the floor. Exhale down and switch leg. So one leg is on the floor, the other one off. Inhale and exhale. And then come to full cobra with both legs off the floor if you can. So push your feet away from your body here. And slowly come down, tuck your toes, knees off the floor, plank, and down dog. 2 more breaths here. And then up on your toes, bend your knees, look forward, and walk to the front. Let your head hang, Uttanasana. Relaxing your jaw if you need to bend your knees. Inhale, come halfway up. You can place your hands on your shin bones or fingertips on the floor. Hips comes back. Exhale, fold again. Inhale, halfway up, look forward. And one more time. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up. Exhale, fold. Arms out and up. Press the floor away. Palms together. And in front of your heart center. Let's move on. Good job, everyone. Inhale, upward salute. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, halfway up. And bend your knees. Walk to down dog. Center your left foot. Right leg behind you. 3-legged dog. Splits. Hips square to the floor. You're not opening up your hips here. Inhale and exhale, bend your right knee. And see if you can tap your knee with the right upper arm or maybe elbow, whatever works. Inhale to splits again. And exhale, take your knee diagonal to the right side. To the left side, sorry. Hold it. Inhale up. And come to the middle. Tiger pose, rounding your back, using your core. And look forward and see if you can tap your right knee on the floor. Up and down, up, down. Last time. Step your right foot in between your hands, left knee on the floor. Low lunge. Press your hips forward and have your left toes tucked or the top of the foot to the floor. Inhale, exhale, spinal twist to the right side. So the left hand on the outside of your right knee, the other hand on the outside of the left thigh. Look back. Hands to the floor. Come to plank. Hold it here. And come back. Down dog. Take your right foot in between your hands. Come to high lunge. So back leg is straight. Front knee over the front ankle. Opening up to the right side, twisting. Maybe look back. Take your left hand on the floor and right arm up. Continue to twist. Hand to the floor. Big step forward with your left foot. Come halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach out and up. And palms in front of your heart center. Let's do the other side. Inhale, up. Exhale, fold in half. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Walk your feet to down dog. Center your right foot this time, left leg behind you. Inhale, exhale, bend your left knee, tap left upper arm. Inhale, leg behind you. And exhale, diagonal. Make sure you're breathing the whole time. Inhale, up again. And exhale to the middle, tiger pose, rounding you back. Really use your core. And look forward. Knee tap with the left knee. Up, down, again. One more time. Step your left foot forward. And come to low lunge. Inhale, exhale, twist to the left side. Two more breaths here. Hands to the floor. Plank to down dog. Step your left foot in between your hands. Runner's lunge. And come up to high lunge. So again, back leg is straight, front knee over the ankle. Twisting to the left side, opening up your arms. Maybe look back. Right hand to the floor, left arm up, continue and twist. Both hands to the floor. Big step forward with your right foot. Come halfway up. Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. And inhale, come all the way up. And palms in front of your heart center. Chair pose. So feet together. Inhale, arms up. So weight towards your heels. Should be able to see your toes. You can even wiggle them here. Shoulders away from your ears. Breathe here. Palms together. Twist to the right side. So your upper left arm is on the outside of your right thigh. Sit down more. You can stay in the twist, or if you want to open up your arms, you can do that. You can even look up here to find your version of the pose here. Two more breaths. And then fold in half. Straight legs or bend them if you need to. Relax your jaw and head. And chair again. Use your legs, engage your core, and just breathe. Palms together. You know what to do. Twist to the left. So mindful of your knees, so they are aligned. It's very easy when you're here that one knee comes in front of the other one. Maybe open up if you did that on the other side. Maybe you start feeling it in your legs now. A few more breaths here. And fold in half. Slowly come all the way up. And hands in front of your heart center. Good job. Let's do some balancing. Coming into eagle pose today. Starting with arms out. Right arm under the left, I'm sorry. And open up your shoulder blades here. If this is enough for your arms today, you can keep them here. If you want to go further, palms together, elbows together, shoulders down, and then elbows aligned with the shoulders. So press your palms together the whole time. Engage your core, sit down, right leg over the left. You can place the toes on the floor, or maybe wrap around your left ankle. And come up. Hips are squared to the front, so not to the side here. Find something that doesn't move. Keep your balance. Breathe. Don't feel like you have to do all the poses. Adjust if you need to. Sit down. And come out. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Let's do the other side. Arms out. Left arm first underneath. Opening your shoulders. Stay there. Or come to eagle arms. Engage your core. Sit down. Left leg crosses over. Hips forward again. Breathe. Maybe this is one of those days where your balance is off or on. Whatever it is, just let it be. Don't struggle with it. And slowly come up, shake it out. Inhale and exhale. Let's take a wide stand. Like we need to come forward a little bit, forward fold. So feet parallel, come all the way down. First, walk your hands forward and press your hips back. Kind of like you're in a down dog here with wide legs. And then walk your hands in between your feet towards the parallel to the floor. Look forward and exhale, fold. So weights toward the balls of the feet. Relaxing your head, your jaw again, elbows bent. Create some spaciousness to relax the muscles, especially on the back side of your legs. letting go. Walk your hands forward. Doing a spinal twist here. Left hand on the floor, head straight over. Inhale and exhale. Send your right arm to the ceiling. You can look up if it's comfortable for your neck. Inhale, exhale, switch arms and twist to the left side. So press all four corners of your feet into the mat here. And come down. Either hands on your hips or airplane arms, arms stretch out. Press yourself up and front of the mat. Feet together, engage your core. You can place your palms together. Come up on your toes, balance. Slowly come down, bend your knees. Hands to the floor and knees to the floor. So your toes are tucked here. Maybe use your hands to tuck them. So you're going to be on the more of the balls of the feet, or at least parts of the balls of the feet. Shoulders over your hips, palms together or hands on your thighs. Just sit here and breathe. Sending some love to your feet here. We don't exercise them a lot, or most people don't. If it's too much, you can come out, or you can even come up with your hips over your knees. Let's sit here for 4 more breaths. And tap it out, shake it out, whatever you need to do. Coming into variation of child pose. Big toes touching, wide knees. And then we're adding thread the needle. So take your right arm over to the left here. So your right shoulder is on the floor. You can extend the left arm in front of you if you want, having the palm on the floor, or if you want to have it closer to the body, do so. So twist, buttocks to your heels, opening your hips, your shoulders, and massaging your inner organs. So a lot of things going on. And if your left arm is extended, come take it closer to your body, press yourself up. Let's do the other side. So left arm extend to the side, left shoulder on the floor, buttocks to your heels, twist. And come out, lay down. on your back. Extending your legs, flexing your feet, arms overhead. Using your core now. Inhale here, arms comes up and come up, fold over your feet. Come all the way down again. So really use your core and not the momentum. If you realize you're using your momentum instead of the core, you can cross your arms and place them on your shoulders again. That's another variation. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, come up. Let's continue. Move in your own pace. Let's do 4 more. And when you're done, come up. Let's fold forward, Paschimottanasana. You may want to take your flesh out of your sitting bones. Flex your feet, heart to the front. Working the back of your legs here. And after a few breaths, you can relax your head. Compressing the inner organs. Working your digestive system. And come all the way up. Let's go back on your back again. Take your right leg up, bend your knee, and press your knee into the chest. Left leg is extended. You can flex the foot. And extend the left leg to the ceiling, flex the foot. So options, see what works for you. You can take your arms up, palms facing down. Maybe you want the arms more in a 45-degree from the body. Use your core and then send your right leg straight up, working your obliques and your inner thigh. Inhale up, exhale down. If this doesn't work for you, you can always bend the right knee and come here instead. Or find another variation. Moving back and forth. Some of you may even want to put your hand on your left hip here. Let's do a few more here. Let's do one more. And hug yourself, just release any tension you have. Extend right leg, left knee into the chest. And extend the left leg, flex both feet, arms out to the sides or wherever it works for you. Inhale and exhale, leg out to the left side. Inhale up, exhale out. The 4 last ones. And hug yourself again. Since we're on the floor, I'm doing one last obliques. We were an eagle standing up. We're going to be an eagle on the floor this time. Right arm under the left. And if this is not possible, you can hug yourself as you did, standing up. Left leg over the right, maybe hooked behind the ankle here. Shoulders off the floor. Inhale, elbows and knees away from each other. And exhale, crunch. So inhale, exhale, crunch. Go back and forth in your own pace, slower or faster. Maybe feel a burning sensation around your belly now. Let's do 4 more. And let's go. Just move the knees from side to side. Other side. So left arm under and left leg over. Shoulders off the floor. Inhale away. Exhale, knees and elbows together. Start working here. Okay, 4 more. You can do it. And when you're done, just move your knees from side to side. Hands behind your knees. Roll on your spine a few times. Come all the way up. Working on a balancing when you're also working on your core. So if you have 2 blocks, oops, you can place them next to you. That may help. Be on your toes, knees together, engage your core. From here, extend your right leg, flex your right foot. And then see if you can place your knees together. So on the blocks, if you can stay there, or palms together. Balance, breathe, use your core. I know it's not an easy pose. Do what you can, try it a few times. And come down, shake it. Let's try the other side. So tuck your toes again. Extend the left leg, flex the foot, knees together. So even if you just stay here, that's perfectly fine. Breathe. Oops. Few more breaths here. And calm down. Let's draw circles with your hips back and forth. And other side. We are coming into pigeon pose. So you can start in down dog if you want. From here, bend your right knee and come forward. So play with where's a good place to place the shin bone. So maybe your shin is parallel to the front of the mat. Maybe the heel is in more. You want your hips forward. So that's the most important thing. You may want to have a blanket or a block under your right hip Depends on how open you are. Keep your hips square to the front. Back leg is straight. Sitting up first. If you want to take this pose further, come down maybe on your forearms or maybe all the way down. So even if this is a difficult pose for you, just try and relax all your muscles, creating some more space in your body. Adjusting after a few breaths, maybe getting deeper into the pose. Two more breaths here. Palms to the floor. Press yourself up. Take the left leg and swing it up and over. So your right knee point forward, both sitting bones on the floor. If that doesn't happen, you can always extend the right leg and flex the foot. Going into spinal twist again. And let's do left arm behind you. Inhale and exhale, twist to the left side. Giving your digestive system some more massage here. Looking back. So remember, you're sitting tall, not leaning back too much. Inhale, exhale, come forward. Send the left leg back. And let's do down dog. You can walk out one heel at a time. Hips from side to side. Preparing for pigeon with the left leg forward. Let's go. So this time, left leg comes forward. Play with the foot where it's comfortable, as long as the hips are squared to the front. Back leg is straight. Use the block if you need to, or blanket under your left hip. Sit tall. And depending on what you can do, what your body tells you, maybe come down on your forearm or forehead on the floor. Connect with earth, relax all your body parts. Checking with your jaw. Let's stay here for 4 more breaths. And when you're done, use your hands, press yourself up. Take your right leg forward and over. Both sitting bones on the floor. If you need to, extend the left leg. Right arm behind you, left arm up. Inhale and exhale. Twist to the right side. So press that right foot into the floor, looking back. Elongate with each inhale and twist with each exhale. Maybe feel some popping sounds, tension released in your spine. Two more breaths. And then look forward. Coming into lotus pose. Don't worry if you don't have access to that pose. You can just sit cross-legged. If you can, whatever leg you want to take first. So your heels are all into your hip crease here. And soles of the feet pointing up. We're using your core again. You may want to use some blocks or books in case your arms are too short. That's what I always hear. My arms are too short. So you can always use blocks to put them onto. From here, engage your core. So draw everything into the midline. Inhale, straighten your arm, press the floor away, and come up, up, up. Breathe. You're elevating here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good job. Let's try that one more time. With or without blocks, in lotus or just cross-legged. Give you a secret. It's actually easier doing it in lotus, I feel like. So don't worry if you're not in lotus. So palms next to your hips again. Engage your core. Draw everything up. And come up. You can even swing here. Breathe, breathe. Smile. 2 more breaths. And done. Good job. Let's lay down. Need to do some heart openers, shoulder openers. So bridge. Heels in towards your buttocks, arms alongside your body. Press your hips up to the ceiling. Walk your hands together, interlace your fingers, and then walk your shoulder blades together. And of course, if this is too much, you can place your palms on the floor and leave it there. So remember, your feet are parallel. Mindful of your knees, they are parallel too. Breathe here. And slowly come down, relax. So let's do this one more time. Option, if you want to come to full wheel, you can do that. So let's get ready. So either bridge or I'll show you the full wheel. Placing your palms about hip width apart, aligned with your ears. Elbows up, hips to the ceiling, and then place your head, tops of the feet, top of your head to the floor, and then come up. See if you can straighten your arms, your legs as much as possible. And knees are still parallel. Breathe. And then slowly come down. If you're in full pose, chin in. Maybe give yourself a hug or circle the knees. Maybe one more pose to do, or maybe two, we'll see. Plow pose. So arms alongside you, palms facing down, legs up towards the ceiling, and take your toes behind you. Don't worry if you don't touch the floor behind you. So use your hands. From there, you can walk your hands up your back as far as you can. Don't move your head here. Stay here. You can also feel your inner organs being compressed. Or again. Slowly come down with your back on the floor. And when your legs are perpendicular to the floor, you can use your core and slowly come down with your legs. All the way down. And hug yourself again to neutralize all the work we have done. Let's finish with a spinal twist, supine twist. Let's do it with both knees together today. Arms out to the side. Actually, take your feet to the floor and take your hips just a little to the left. And then send your knees over to the right. Look over to the left. You can even place your right hand over the left knee if you want. Working the shoulders towards the floor. Or shoulder blades, I should say. And come up to the middle again. And then hips to the right side. And knees over to the left side. Look over to the right. And do whatever you did on the other side. So hopefully after all this work, your digestive system will thank you. You feel stronger, have a nice posture, easier to bend and twist. And come to the middle. If there's one last stretch or pose or anything you need to do so. Otherwise, let's relax. Corpse pose, we usually do. Or if you're close to a wall, you can do legs off the wall, usually coming from the side. And then legs straight up, palms facing down. So this is an option. Regular corpse, or if you want to sit, of course, and meditate, you can do that. Let your feet relax out to the sides, palms facing up, chin slightly tucked. Close your eyes, and then imagine a place that's special to you. where you love to be. It may be outside in nature, maybe inside in your house, or maybe it's a dream place. Wherever it is, go there now. Notice what it looks and smells like. See the textures, hear the sounds. This special place is peaceful and beautiful. You feel safe and loved, happy and relaxed. You can feel your heart and know your own mind. You're free to be yourself. And you decide who comes in there. If you want to invite someone or just be with yourself. Whatever you choose, just enjoy this time. Slowly start to deepen and lengthen your breath. And bring yourself back to the here and now. And feel your body. Start moving your toes, your fingers. Stretch your arms over your head. Point your toes. And press yourself to the right side. Resting on the right upper arm. Connecting with your breath. When you're ready, with your eyes still closed, come up to your comfortable seated position. Scan your body again. See if you created some spaciousness throughout the body. Thank yourself for being here today, taking this time to take care of yourself. Peace is an internal condition before it becomes an external event. When we chant Om Shanti Shanti Shanti, a mantra that repeats the Sanskrit word for peace, we call to the peace that resides within ourselves and invite it to be persuasive in our lives. When we act peacefully, we invite more peace into our lives. We also summon peace for those around us and for the world. Just as when we act angrily at someone and receive that anger in return, when we reach out in a peaceful way, we are more likely to receive a peaceful response. The world often mirrors back to us what we offer it. Try inviting peace into your life with this mantra today. So let's finish the practice. Palms together and chanting Om Shanti Shanti Shanti, which means peace. Inhale. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Namaste.